Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College as we are ready for Game 2 of this Saturday afternoon doubleheader between South Region rivals Trinity Baptist College and Toccoa Falls College. Trinity Baptist got 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th to pull away and win the opener this afternoon by a score of 4-1. So the series is now tied at a game apiece, with Toccoa Falls having won last night's 9-inning ball game 10-1. So the rubber game of the series, and Trinity Baptist will look to sweep the doubleheader and win the series, and Toccoa Falls looking to earn a split today and a 2-1 series win. Including today's game, Toccoa Falls is now 25-13 on the season, 9-3 in South Region competition. Trinity Baptist now 10-25 overall and 1-7 in South Region competition. Michael Cardenas will start things off on the mound for Trinity Baptist. He's having himself a really nice season, and the first pitch to Noah Davis is fouled off. Michael Cardenas, 2-6 win-loss record, but he has pitched a whole lot better than that might show. He has a .353 ERA. This is his 11th start and 13th appearance overall. In 43 1/3 innings, 48 hits. Tell you more in a moment, as this fastball misses up and away to even the count at a ball and a strike. Cardenas has allowed 27 runs, 17 earned. He has walked 25 and struck out 46. Noah Davis swings and misses. That is strike 2. Davis 1 for 3 in game 1 today. And a count of 1-2. Davis back in the leadoff spot for game number 2, and he takes strike 3. And Cardenas fans the first man he faces. Michael Cardenas earned the TBC Pitcher of the Year at the awards ceremony back on Monday night, and he absolutely did earn it. He has a complete game shutout to his credit. That came, I believe, against it was Florida Palms University offhand. And a first pitch to Chathan Cloutry misses low. Batting third for Toccoa Falls will be Charlie Compton. Give you the rest of the batting order in just a moment. Cardenas is ready to make the pitch, and he misses downstairs. Cloutry came into today's play hitting .405 on the season. 2 balls, no strikes, and there's a looper into right. That's a base hit. So a runner at first, 1 man out. Batting fourth will be Ryan McCarron. Batting fifth in center, Andrew Hammerly. Jack Krause at third base. He'll bat sixth. The bottom third at shortstop, Hayden Granger. The catcher, Hunter Martin. And Owen Gunyon will play second base. Here is Charlie Compton. 13 homers, 44 runs driven in on the season. Compton hitting .397. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Lafferty in left, LeBron in center, Brandon Huang in right, and a soft toss over to first. Josh Wharton at third, Colby Kennedy at shortstop, Sammy Coffrin playing second, Will Van Sickle at first, and Ryan Ongst is behind the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Cardenas delivers and misses low and outside. E.J. Alvarez is batting ninth. He'll be the designated hitter. He got a pinch running appearance in game number 1. Still unable to throw the ball, but apparently well enough to swing the bat on senior day. There's a ground ball to short. Could be 2. To flip to second for 1. To throw to first is not in time. Good hustle by Compton to beat that relay throw and keep the inning alive. But TBC does get the force out. So 2 down with Ryan McCarron at the plate. Ryan McCarron in game number 1, no hits, 2 official at-bats, also drew a walk. He has a runner at first, Compton with 2 outs. Cardenas throw over to first, a little bit wide. Van Sickle able to keep the ball in his glove. Cardenas has picked off a few base runners this season. The freshman from First Coast Christian School right here on the west side. Runners going to throw to first. Van Sickle relays, and they're going to have a run down. Kennedy will get it back to Van Sickle and apply the tag. Compton caught stealing. It'll go 1, 3, 6, 3 for the putout. Well, we just said that Cardenas has picked off some runners this season. Add another one to his total, and after a half inning of play, no score. We'll keep it here as we give you the Trinity Baptist College Eagles batting order and the Toccoa Falls defense. Batting first will be center fielder Gabriel LeBron. Sammy Coffrin will hit second. He's at second base. The catcher is Ryan Ongst. He'll bat third. Cleanup hitter playing third base, Josh Wharton. Parker Laffery will bat fifth. He's in left. Will Van Sickle is at first. He's batting sixth. Batting seventh will be the shortstop Colby Kennedy. Batting eighth in right field, Brandon Huang. And the designated hitter, E.J. Alvarez, will hit ninth. They will face Lake Hughes for Toccoa Falls. Hughes, a freshman, having a good season. 3 wins, no losses. An ERA of 4.82, 46 2/3 total innings. He's allowed 39 hits, 26 runs, 25 of them earned. He has walked 38 and struck out 54 for a K/9 rate of 10.41. The defense behind Hughes, Cloutry in left. Hammerly is playing center, and Charlie Compton is in right. Around the infield, Jack Krause at third base. Hayden Granger is playing short. Second baseman is Owen Gunyon. And Noah Davis is at first with Hunter Martin behind the plate. So this is our first look at Lake Hughes. And Hughes, southpaw freshman. He hails from Blairsville, Georgia. Pitched his high school ball at Union County High School. We have a Union County here in Florida. Just a couple of counties west here on I-10 and then south on State Road 121. Lake Butler High School is the main high school program in our Union County. Gabriel LeBron steps up. 1 for 3 with a run scored in game number 1. Again, Trinity Baptist put 3 runs on the board in the 4th after scoring 1 in the 2nd. That tied the game as Toccoa Falls got its only run in the top of the 2nd. First pitch to Gabriel LeBron, and that one misses for ball 1. Darren Goki was the winner in game 1, 6 innings, just 1 unearned run, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. And Hughes misses low and inside for ball 2. Dylan Waters got his 2nd save of the season, 1 scoreless inning. He did walk 1 and give up a hit, but he also fanned 1. And there's a strike thrown by Hughes right at the top of the zone. Josh Henshaw was the loser. He gave up 2 of the 4 runs. 2 balls and a strike. Henshaw was very good, allowed just 3 hits himself. Hughes ready, 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. And there's a breaking ball that stayed outside. That is ball 3. Three balls and a strike to LeBron. And this one is low and inside. That is ball 4. So LeBron is aboard.
Next up, Samuel Coffrin.
Sammy Coffrin steps up. Has that runner at first. And nobody out. And Hughes, the left-hander, gets a good look at LeBron. He's not fazed by the lefty on the mound. And the first pitch to Coffrin is taken high for ball 1. Coffrin scored a run in game number 1. He drew a walk. Nothing out of 2 officially. 1 ball, no strikes. LeBron gets another half step on his lead. And a throw over to first and almost got away, but Davis was able to pick it out of the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Long look by Hughes. Checking the runner and the pitch, and ball 2 is up and away. So 2 balls, no strikes. LeBron walked to start the ball game. That's the inning summary so far. Bottom of the first, no score. And this one is low. That is ball 3. Hughes doesn't give up much, but he does walk some hitters. 38 in 46 2/3. Make that 39 with the leadoff walk to LeBron. 3-0 to Coffrin. And that one's on the inner half. Coffrin nods his head in agreement. He's well ahead, 3 balls and a strike. Long look by Hughes. Now the 3-1 instead of throw to first with LeBron going. They got him picked just like we saw in the top half. A high throw back to first, and Davis able to apply the tag. So each left-hander has himself a pickoff on a steal attempt. That'll be 1-3-6-3, just like the one for Cardenas. So 1 away, now the bases are empty, and that leadoff walk has been erased. Count is 3 balls and a strike to Coffrin. That's ball 4, the second walk of the inning, but thanks to the pickoff for Lake Hughes, only 1 man aboard with 1 out. LeBron led off that 3-run 5th inning with a double and scored what became the official game-winning run. Here's Ryan Ongst. Runner at first. 1 man out. Ongst 0 for 2 in game 1. And a breaking ball in there for a strike. Ongst was a designated hitter. He actually came in with 1 out left to go in the 7th behind the plate. Dylan Waters ended up getting the save on a ground ball to third. And a pitch. Ongst flinched but held up in time on the curveball. Sammy Coffrin in that 5th inning reached on an error and scored on a wild pitch, and Will Van Sickle then drove in Parker Laffery with a double, and that was the difference as TBC won the opener. Again, Ongst started to go and held up in time at a pitch downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 the count to Ryan Ongst. Josh Wharton, the on-deck hitter. That's Coffrin at first, modest lead. Now the 3-1. And ball 4, 3 consecutive walks. The caught stealing is the reason the bases are not loaded. But Coffrin is at second, Ongst at first. 1 out for Josh Wharton. And we're going to have time called and a conference on the mound. Wharton was 1 for 2, scored the Trinity Baptist run in the 2nd inning after leading off with a base hit. He was intentionally passed in the 5th to load up the bases. Parker Laffery drove in a run with a fielder's choice that followed, and then Van Sickle got the double off the center field fence. So you're up to date in case you missed the action. We know we had some technical issues late in the ball game. Hopefully what we did between games will hold up. This is the final regular season home game for Trinity Baptist. The TBC Eagles head down south next weekend, a Friday afternoon game at Florida National University and a Saturday doubleheader. And also next weekend, Toccoa Falls College will have its senior day. Not sure if that'll be Friday or Saturday, but that's their final home series. They're hosting Carolina University Friday at 3 p.m. and a doubleheader Saturday at 12 noon. We will host the South Region Tournament right here at Trinity Ball Yard. Josh Wharton, the third baseman, 2 on, 1 out. Both men walked. And Hughes delivers, and Wharton swings a good rip, but he fouls it off. So no balls and a strike. And the 0-1 to Wharton, and a strike called. That's a fastball. Wharton might have been looking for something off speed. Let that one go. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Already 1 trip to the mound and already a reliever in the Toccoa Falls bullpen. One ball, 2 strikes. Hughes with the pitch. And Wharton able to get a piece of it. One ball, 2 strikes. Wharton trying to drive into game's first run. Hughes with the pitch. Check swing. And he held up in time. Evens the count at 2-2. Carter Thomas warming up for Toccoa Falls in the bullpen. And he's throwing pretty seriously also. Count is 2-2. And strike 3 called. Wharton thought it was low, but that is out number 2. So 2 outs for Parker Laffery. Hughes has walked 3, the first 3 batters of the inning, but he got a pickoff and now a strikeout. And Parker Laffery, who drove in a run in that 5th inning with a ground ball fielder's choice, he's at the plate. Also scored a run, 0 for 2, but a productive out that helped Trinity Baptist to the win. Takes the first pitch outside. Laffery also made a couple of nice plays in left field. Made a terrific throw to hit the cutoff man and keep Toccoa from scoring a run on a base hit. 1 ball, no strikes. He delivers and a fastball. Laffery pulled his head on that swing, and the count is even at 1-1. Wind is picked up. It's been blowing across from right towards left all day. It's also been off and on. There are times where the wind hasn't blown at all. And this one is low and inside. That's ball 2. Laffery has homered on this field before. Home run against Thomas University to help them win a ball game last year. 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. High pop foul. This one is out of play. Parker Laffery with 20 RBIs, leading Trinity Baptist in that category. Also has 10 doubles. One right here could score 2. Gets a piece of it, keeps the at-bat alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Owens at first, Coffrin at second. 2 outs, they're going at the crack of the bat. And the pitch. Laffery takes that one upstairs. That's ball 3, and now both runners will be off. Want to keep an eye on Noah Davis, starting off behind the runner at first. Make sure he doesn't sneak in behind Owens. Mike Davis of TBC coaching first base. There go the runners. And ball 4 is low and inside. That's the 4th walk of the inning. But again, a pickoff and a strikeout. Hughes still has a good chance to get out of it without a run scoring. He'll have to get Will Van Sickle, who got that double off the center field fence in the 5th inning. Van Sickle picked up his 12th RBI of the season on that double. 1 strike, swing and a miss, a little late on the fastball, and he's down 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And this one fouled back, and Will took a big rip at that one. He squares that up. It's at least 3-0. 2 strikes on Van Sickle. Hughes is winding up with the bases loaded. Got it. Cardenas taking on the Toccoa Falls College Screaming Eagles. He allowed a base hit in the first, but then promptly picked that man off and faced the minimum. So 4, 5, and 6 are due up. Pick off, and that one is in the dirt. That's ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. And Cardenas misses low and outside. Count of 2 balls, no strikes. And pitch on the way. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike, and a high pop up right over near us on top of the third base dugout, and it's out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Cardenas ready. And the 2-2. Fastball got him swinging. Couple of off-speed pitches. Came back with the heater. And got McCarron. Strikeout number 2 for Michael Cardenas. 1 out. Bases empty for center fielder Andrew Hammerly. He was the leadoff hitter earlier today. Hitless in 4 at-bats. Cardenas in a groove just like Goki was earlier. There's a ground ball chopped through the infield. Not hit all that hard, but well placed. And a base hit for Hammerly. Second hit allowed by Cardenas. Brings up Jack Krause, the third baseman. And in game number 1, Krause 1 for 2, also drew a walk and scored the lone run. Runner at first, Hammerly. Cardenas has pitched to Krause, got the inner half. No balls and a strike. Cardenas had the hitter going back to first. This could be 2. Throw to second for 1. Relay, double play. 5, 4, 3 around the horn. Cardenas gets the ground ball, and Wharton, Coffrin, and Van Sickle turn 2. 1 hit, nobody left. Bottom of the second coming up, no score. Lake Hughes walked 4 men in the first inning, but picked 1 of them off and then struck out 2, so he was able to get out without allowing a run to cross. He will face Kennedy, Huang, and Alvarez, the bottom third of the batting order, in the second inning. No score after Cardenas induces the 5-4-3 DP. And now Colby Kennedy at the plate. Remember that home run he hit last night, and in game 1 today, Kennedy hitless in 3 trips to the plate. But his line drive to left that was not caught brought home the game-tying run at the time in the second inning. And he steps in and takes the curveball for a strike. So 0-1. Kennedy came into today's play at 203. He's been swinging a much better bat in the second half of the season. Fouls this one off. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 on the way, and this one misses outside, and that's 1-2. Warm Saturday afternoon, some clouds starting to cover the field. There's a chopper towards second. Kraus will make the play with ease, and 1 away. Check that, Owen Gunyon now playing second base. Kraus played second in game 1, moved over to third for the nightcap. So Brandon Huang at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. And the first pitch, and this one's low and inside. There is rain in the forecast for late in the afternoon, about a 40 to 50% chance, and into the evening. But right now, cloudy but sunny as well. And this one bounced up and got a piece of Huang, but no harm done. He's all right. Umpire and the catcher will give him a chance to shake that off, and Huang's laughing about it. So 2 balls, no strikes. Lake Hughes looks in and winds and delivers. Fastball swung on and fouled off. So 2 balls and a strike. Huang digging in. 1 out and the pitch. High pop up on the infield. Right by the line. Davis had to drift back as the ball kind of spun away from him, but he stayed with it and made the catch. So 2 outs, and really good to see E.J. Alvarez holding a bat in the batter's box. He got a pinch running appearance in game number 1. He ran for Van Sickle after Van Sickle got the double in the 5th. Check that, 6th. Takes first pitch for a ball. And swing and a miss. Still having some trouble throwing the ball with the injury to the right hand, but able to swing a bat. 1-1. And there's a looper. That ball's going to be into center field and a base hit. E.J. Alvarez, a designated hitter, came in at 242. He's aboard. He's also homered once and driven in 16. You know, that has to feel very good for E.J. on senior day, his final regular season home game. And what might be a good sign as Trinity Baptist finishes on the road next weekend and then gets ready for the tournament. Gabriel LeBron walked, but was caught stealing on the pickoff attempt. Swing and a miss. No balls and a strike. Keep saying 5th inning in game 1. It was a 6th inning in which TBC scored those 3 runs to win it. Well, either way, a win is a win. And a breaking ball a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alvarez, a good lead with the lefty on the mound, not going, and there's a hot shot in the left field. LeBron singles, sending Alvarez to second, and TBC in business, but there are 2 out. Sammy with a chance to drive in the run. Coffrin's driven in 9 this season. And the first pitch, and a breaking ball in the outside corner. Coffrin spent the bulk of the season as a leadoff hitter. Gabriel LeBron has worked his way into that position. Coffrin now batting number 2. No balls and a strike. And a high pop up, still in play, headed toward the net, and will land safely. Martin gave it a terrific effort, had to sprint with all that gear on. That's not an easy thing to do. So 2 strikes to Coffrin. Pretty good speed on a base pass. Base hit to the outfield. Could give the TBC Eagles a lead. Here's a 2-strike pitch and a high fly ball to right, but that's going to hang up for Compton, and that ends the inning. 2 hits, but both with 2 outs. 2 men left after 2 innings, no score. Top of the third, and Toccoa Falls will have 7, 8, and 9 due up. Hayden Granger, Hunter Martin, and Owen Gunyon. Michael Cardenas on the mound. He's allowed 2 hits. He also has a pickoff and a double play behind him. Our first look. The 0-2. High pop foul out of play. Tried to get on top of that one and break one off, but he bounced it in the dirt. The 1-2. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. That's number 3 for Cardenas. 1 out. Base is empty for Hunter Martin, the Toccoa Falls catcher. Saw Martin a lot on Friday night. Didn't play in game 1 today. First at bat, and he takes the pitch for strike 1. Martin at 250 on the season. No homers, 2 runs driven in. The 1-strike pitch misses down low. A ball and a strike. And a good fastball for strike 2. Cardenas looks very comfortable on the mound. Long look in. Now the freshman delivers. Breaking ball a little bit wide of the plate. That's what they say, broke around the plate. Honks caught it in the zone, but it matters where the ball crosses the plate. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball, grounded into left field, a base hit. Good piece of hitting by Martin. He just kind of reached for it, looking to make contact, and got himself a knock. So he's at first. Hit number 3. And our first look at second baseman Owen Gunyon in the batter's box. Gunyon's at 263 on the season. No homers, but 10 runs driven in. And the first pitch from Cardenas is bounced towards short. Kennedy will go to second for 1, but no relay throw. The ball wasn't hit hard enough, and Coffrin turned and took a look and wisely held on to the ball. Fielder's choice. And then a 6-4 put out at second. Noah Davis at the plate, called out on strikes to start the ball game. Runner at first, now 2 out. Cardenas with the breaking ball that is fouled to the third base side. Look out, because that ball's still alive and it could trickle back fair. So no balls and a strike. We've seen it happen more than once this season. Batter thinks the ball is foul and then rolls back into fair territory instead of running, and we've seen it happen for both visitor and home team. Instead of running, easily thrown out at first. Little soft toss over to first. Cardenas has gotten 1 man already today. Here's a one-strike fastball, swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes to Noah Davis. Goki kept them off balance all through the first game, and Cardenas doing the same so far, and this one is up and away. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 to up for TBC in the bottom half of the inning. 1 and 2, got him with a breaking ball. Second time that Cardenas has gotten Davis a base hit and 1 man left. Bottom of the third coming up. We're still scoreless. Well, Trinity Baptist has had 6 base runners so far, but have not scored. 4 walks in the first and 2 base hits in the second. Lake Hughes has been able to get out of it both times. Hughes has walked 4 and fanned 2, and now Ryan Onks has 1 of those walks. No official at bat. Leading off the bottom of the third in a scoreless tie. And Hughes with the first pitch, and a breaking ball low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one is also low and outside. That's ball 2. And a 2 ball, no strike pitch. And this one is a fastball in the zone. So the count of 2 and 1. And a pitch to Onks, and that one catches the outer half of the plate. The 2-2 to Onks. There's a drive, well hit into left field, but it's going to be playable and caught. Jalen Cloutry able to make the catch, 1 away. Josh Wharton at the plate. It is senior day, and we want to congratulate Merrick Ask, Mike Davis, Caden Reeves, John Huggins, Sammy Coffrin, E.J. Alvarez, Josh Wharton, who's at the plate right now. Taking ball 1, R.J. Falco, Ben Van Sickle, Will Van Sickle, and Parker Lafferty as they finish up their final season here at TBC. Line drive, base hit for Wharton. And he wants to end his regular season home portion of the schedule with a bang, and he gets a base hit.
Next up, Parker.
Hit number 3 for TBC, and Parker Lafferty at the plate. Lafferty has made the All-South region a couple of times. Second on the team in batting average. A lot more information than we have time to say about all these seniors. And a throw to first. Wharton is back. Wharton has scored over 30 runs, closing in on 70 hits. He's also driven in around 30. Of course, this is his combined time. Coach Copeland says Josh Wharton is a good example of what hard work and patience can do. This one misses outside. That's 2 balls, no strikes. Parker Laffrey, a senior. He's been a team captain. Coach Copeland says Parker and all the seniors are destined for great things to come. 2 balls, no strikes, and this pitch is in the zone. Laffrey coming into today has 108 hits as a TBC Eagle, second in the 9-year history of the team. Here's a 2-1, swung on and fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He has 23 doubles, which is the most in TBC history, 4th with 55 RBIs, 16 total stolen bases, and this season has 10 doubles, which is tied for 2nd in team history in a single season. Has a chance to move himself into 1st. Still a few ball games left. Swung on and missed. Won't happen this time. That's out number 2. And here is Will Van Sickle. Coach Copeland says Will has been one of the most consistent and recognized two-way players in TBC baseball history. He does a lot of pitching. He's done that for 4 years. He's come up with some big clutch hits and driven in a whole bunch of runs. There's a drive into right. Almost got Wharton, so that means Wharton will have to stop at second. And Van Sickle, we told you he's starting to swing the bat a lot better than he has most of the season. He doubled in a run in the first and laced one into right there. So 2 on with 2 out. Colby Kennedy at the plate. Van Sickle closing in on 80 hits as a TBC Eagle. Tied for 5th all-time in doubles, 2nd all-time in RBIs. On the mound, 4th all-time in wins. Here's Colby Kennedy. Swings at a breaking ball and is over the top of it. Kennedy is 0 for 1, grounded to the second baseman. Will is also second place all-time for TBC in innings pitched and in strikeouts as a pitcher. The 1-strike pitch to Kennedy, and this one is in the dirt. Well, we were unable to bring you the senior ceremony, but as I get opportunities, we'll let you know some of the information about our seniors. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the Toccoa bullpen. 2 consecutive hits. Hughes delivers. And the 1-2. Check swing. They're going to apply the tag just in case, but no swing, says the base umpire. So it's 2-2. And as I say many times, Hughes wants to get it done now, not go 3-2 and give the base runners a few extra steps. Wind is almost completely calmed down right now. Kennedy put one over the left field fence last night, his first. The 2-2, ball 3, and now the runners will get a head start. Three balls, 2 strikes. Wharton at second, Van Sickle at first, Kennedy at the plate. Have to make sure Hughes goes to the plate. There go the runners. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. That's walk number 5 issued by Hughes. So Wharton is at third, Van Sickle's at second, Kennedy is at first, and Brandon Huang is at the plate. He popped up to the first baseman his first time up. Base hit, could score 2. And the first pitch to Huang is in the dirt. Ball gets away, but not far enough. The ball was maybe a foot off the dirt, and Hunter Martin pounced on top of it quickly. Good read by both Wharton and Coach Broaden at third base. Of course, Hughes also giving the direction as well. Or check that. Huang, and he swings and fouls it back. Hughes isn't going to try to help the runner. Wind now picking up just a bit. Outfield, medium depth. And the 1-1. And a good breaking ball on the outer half. A ball and 2 strikes. If Wong keeps the inning alive, E.J. Alvarez will bat next. Here's a 1-2. And got a piece of it. Keeps the at-bat going. Towards second, a barehanded play and a throw to first. He's off the bag and a run scores. And the lead 1-0. Ben Sickles stops at third. Kennedy at second. Wong at first. A barehanded play and a pretty good throw, but Davis had a little trouble finding the bag. So RBI single for Wong, and Alvarez has the bases juiced. There are 2 outs. Lake Hughes will wind up. Big opportunity for Alvarez. And the first pitch. Check swing. And he went too far, so strike 1. Alvarez looped a single into center his first time up. He has a homer this season. He's driven in 16. No balls and a strike. And a good swing and a foul straight back. So 0-2. Good job by Wong, hustling all the way. Little slow chopper towards second. Gunyon made the barehanded play and made the throw, but again, Davis couldn't find the base. Good pitch, strike 3. Alvarez knew it, and that's the end of the inning. But Trinity Baptist gets 1 run on 3 hits and a walk. After 3, the TBC Eagles lead 1-0. Trinity breaks through in the bottom of the 3rd and leads 1-0. Michael Cardenas ready for his 4th inning of work. He's facing Chathan Cloutry, who pulls the first pitch foul for strike 1. Cloutry 1 for 1, base hit in the 1st. Cardenas has faced just 1 man above the minimum. 1 strike pitch. That one's on the outside corner for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. At a ball that dropped out of sight, and that is strike 3. Darren Goki got player of the game honors in game number 1, and Michael Cardenas trying to match and do Goki one better. That's his 4th strikeout. He's allowed 3 hits. Charlie Compton at the plate. And Compton had a pitch to hit and fouled it off. Count even at 1-1. Cardenas ready, and a fastball right on the outer half of the plate. That's strike 2. And Cardenas working quickly. The 2-2. Tried to get a breaking ball. Held on to strike 3 called on the outside corner. That is number 5 for Michael Cardenas. He has gotten the first 2 men and 3 in a row. And it brings up the DH Ryan McCarron, who is one of those strikeout victims. Again, Cardenas looking very comfortable on the mound. First pitch to McCarron, right down the middle. No balls and a strike. And that is low and outside on the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. 0-3-0 for Toccoa, 1-5-0 for Trinity Baptist. And the 1-1, and this one is high. So 2 balls and a strike. And Cardenas again working quickly, and a breaking ball for strike 2. Eagles in the dugout liking what they're seeing out of this young left-hander. And he's done that all season. Here's the 2-2. Curved ball, foul tip. Now the question is, did the ball hit the ground? And the umpire says it does. So McCarron keeps the at-bat going. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Cardenas with a fastball, laced foul, and that one hit the net right in front of the open window that Jordan Onks running the scoreboard sitting right there. And Jordan, that's why we have the net. We know it doesn't look pretty on the screen, but right now you're glad it's there. And this one misses upstairs. Cardenas ready with the pitch. Got him swinging on an off-speeder. Cardenas strikes out the side. 3 up, 3 down. Number 6 overall. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Trinity Baptist 1, Toccoa Falls nothing. Toccoa Falls will send a new man to the mound in place of Lake Hughes, who allowed just 1 run. Sophomore Gabriel LeBron to start things off. LeBron is followed by Coffrin. The 1-strike pitch. Takes one down in the dirt. Ball and 2 strikes. And Thomas from the stretch and delivers. There's a line drive, base hit into center. The second knock of the game for Gabriel LeBron. Leadoff hitter is aboard. Sammy Coffrin at the plate. He has walked and fly. So LeBron is in scoring position. His 4th steal of the season. It's been caught once. Ball and 2 strikes. Out. Brings up Ryan Onks with a chance to drive away, who flipped it out of his glove, and Toccoa is able to keep the run from scoring. Fielder's choice, and 1-2 on the putout. So 2 away with Josh Wharton. 2 outs now with the runner at first, and the pitch to Wharton is up and away. One ball, no strikes. Has allowed just 3 hits. He hasn't walked anyone. He has struck out 6. First man he'll face in the fifth will be center fielder Andrew Hammerly, who has a base hit. And he hits one towards third, and it eats up Wharton. That will be an error on the Eagles' third baseman. So a break for Toccoa with the potential to throw over to first, and runners back in time. We're as frustrated about the buffering as you are. Cardenas ready, and the pitch. Runner not going, ball's into dirt, and runner takes off. Onks will throw to the wrong side of the bag, and that allows Hammerly to get into scoring position. It's going to be a wild pitch charged to Cardenas. Good read by Hammerly. He took off as soon as the ball hit the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Kraus now tries to bunt, pops it up. Cardenas to Onks, throw to first in time. Runner holds at second. You don't see this very often, a 1-2-3 single out. That's exactly what happened. So 1 out. You might see that on a bases loaded double play. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter for Granger. Cardenas tried to make the catch on the run. The ball hit his glove and deflected to Onks, who made a low throw, but Van Sickle was able to pick it up. Got a pinch hitter for Toccoa Falls. And the first pitch swung on and fouled off. Nick Reyes, wearing number 24. No balls and a strike. And if I'm seeing it correctly, this is Reyes' first at-bat of the season, as that pitch is outside. Check again to make sure. Believe that is correct. A ball and a strike. Cardenas turns, looks at second, but nothing going on. Count is 1-1. Cardenas with the pitch. There's a ground ball into left field. Hammerly will stop at third. I had a little bit of an obstructed view on that one. Wharton made an effort for it, couldn't quite get there. Runners are at the corners now with 1 out. Well, Reyes will now come off the field, and Hayden Granger will take over, re-entering as the runner. First and third, 1 out, tying run at third. Hunter Martin at the plate. Martin showing bunt. Hammerly with Wharton charging in. Can get as big a lead as he wants with nobody there at the bag. That last play went as an error on the third baseman. So 2 errors in the inning. Ground ball to third. Wharton fields. Throws to first. That's out number 2. Granger takes second on the play, so there are 2 on, both in scoring position. 2 outs. Owen Gunyon, the hitter. Reached on a fielder's choice. There with a clutch 2 out, 2-run double. And Toccoa leads 2-1. Darker clouds now starting to move closer to the field of play. Noah Davis at the plate. He has struck out twice. And a high pop fly. Foul territory. Wharton puts it away, and that retires a side. However, Toccoa Falls, 2 runs on 1 hit. 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Toccoa Falls now leads it 2-1. 2-1 Toccoa Falls as TBC comes to bat in the bottom of the fifth. Parker Lafferty. A leap by Andrew Hammerly, saving 2, possibly 3 bases. Parker Lafferty laced one, and Hammerly left his feet and made the over-the-shoulder catch. Will Van Sickle at the plate. He is 1 for 2. The way Lafferty runs, that's a double, possibly a triple. Hammerly said, no way, not today. Here's the first pitch to Van Sickle, and it's in the dirt and bounces up and hits him in the leg. So Van Sickle gets the free base, his second time on. Well, Thomas got a great defensive play, 1 out. Thomas in relief of Lake Hughes. And a strike called. Hughes cannot lose it. Thomas is the pitcher of record. And the first pitch swung on and missed. Actually, strike 2. Kennedy chased one way down. So 0-2. And those darker clouds are starting to roll in overhead. Not quite over the field, but very close. And a pitch to Huang is on the corner. Hopefully, rain we're forecast to get will hold off for a little while longer. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 on a breaking ball. Nothing in 2 to Huang. A lot of room on the right side. 2-strike pitch. There's a hit batsman, but nothing else for Trinity. Top of the 6th, 2-1 Toccoa. They got both of those runs in the 5th. The 2-run double from Owen Gunyon after a couple of miscues. Ryan McCarron. Cardenas just 2 unearned runs. Wharton throw to first in time. Josh Wharton makes the diving play and gets on his feet quickly and makes a bullet of a throw. Charlie Compton at the plate, 0 for 2. Cardenas has been really good. And the first pitch to Compton. And this one tapped right off the batter's foot. So nothing but a strike. Some good defense by Toccoa. They got it out at the plate on a squeeze bunt attempt. Hammerly, that leaping over the shoulder with his back to the infield catch just a few moments ago. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. TBC has had some opportunities. They loaded the bases in the first, had a couple of men on in the second. Lake Hughes made some good pitches, as did Carter Thomas. And this one downstairs, that's 1-2. Both starting pitchers picked off a base runner trying to steal. There's a drive into right. That's a base hit. Compton is aboard with one away in the top of the 6th. Hit number 6 for Toccoa Falls. And it brings up Ryan McCarron, who has gone down on strikes both times. Two-one Toccoa. Van Sickle will hold the runner at first. Cardenas delivers a breaking ball, pulled foul. Wind has now changed directions more towards center field. Toccoa has some powerful men in their lineup. Cardenas throws to first. Runner back in time, just a soft toss. No balls and a strike and a pitch. Breaking ball had him way out in front. Karen trying to take advantage of that wind shifting directions. No balls, 2 strikes. Cardenas with the pitch and a high fly to center. LeBron giving chase. Makes the catch over the shoulder, and Compton will head back to first. That ball just kept on carrying, but Gabriel LeBron with good speed had the ball tracked all the way and made a really nice running catch. So 2 outs for Andrew Hammerly. Made a highlight reel catch himself just a half inning ago. Compton at first. Throw over to first, low, but Van Sickle picks it. Hammerly is 1 for 2. Last time up, reached on an error and scored on the double. Two outs with the runner at first. Eagles will have 9, 1, and 2 due up in the bottom half. Cardenas delivers and a foul back. Alvarez, LeBron, and Coffrin are the scheduled hitters. Ball and a strike. Ball 2, a fastball low and in. Two balls and a strike. Skies are starting to darken up a little bit more as this one is tapped foul. Still a few holes in the clouds where the sun is trying to peek through. Two balls and a strike. Andrew Hammerly at the plate. There are 2 outs. Compton at first. Base hit. Cardenas, the pitch. Good fastball right by the hitter. He reached back for something a little extra. I'm guessing he's going to try to do that again. Now they're talking about that count, saying there were a couple of foul balls before that pitch. And now the home plate umpire is going to come over and take a look at the official book. Cardenas is the first one to bring that up. And they're going to chat with the base umpire as well. And so Cardenas gets out of the inning without further damage. The 2 runs in the 5th had a man on in the 6th. TBC coming to bat in the bottom half, trailing 2-1. E.J. Alvarez will lead off for Trinity Baptist in the bottom of the 6th. 9, 1 and 2 due up. LeBron and Coffrin are next. Carter Thomas with the first pitch, fouled back. Alvarez has singled and been called out on strikes. Well, both official and unofficial pitch and count keepers had that as 3 strikes. Alvarez swings through this one. He's down 0-2. Pitcher Michael Cardenas was the first man to bring it up, saying that was strike 3. He was right. Here's a 2-strike pitch, and Alvarez chases one in the dirt. The throw will go to first, and he is out. So 1 out, Gabriel LeBron at the plate. Looking ahead to the 7th, Jack Krause, Hayden Granger, Hunter Martin, barring any changes. 6, 7, and 8 due up in the Toccoa batting order. LeBron's had a good day. 2 for 2 plus a walk. He's also stolen a base. He's also been picked off. Carter Thomas, pitcher of record, and the first pitch popped up. This one should stay in play. Noah Davis, foul territory, 2 away. Brings up Sammy Coffrin. He has a walk in 3 trips to the plate, so 0 for 2. Well, if you like good pitching, you probably very much enjoyed today's ball games. 2 pitchers duel in game 1. 2 pitchers duels here in game 2. And the first pitch on the outer half for strike 1. Lake Hughes got into trouble a few times, but worked his way out of it. Carter Thomas has had an easy time. Here's the 1-strike pitch to Coffrin. That one's high and tight. Michael Cardenas has been brilliant. Both runs unearned. A ball and a strike to Coffrin. Takes it up and away. That's ball 2. Coffrin trying to keep it alive for Ongst, who is on deck. Thomas from the stretch. Misses low and away. That's ball 3. Double barrel action in the Toccoa bullpen. 1 righty, 1 lefty. Three balls and a strike. The lefty is Ryan McCarron, who is the DH right now. That's ball 4 to Coffrin. He is aboard. Potential tying run on base, but there are 2 out. Can't quite see who the right-hander is. He's behind the fence. Ryan Ongst at the plate. He has walked, flied to center, and grounded into a fielder's choice. That was the bunt attempt in which Thomas made that terrific glove flip to get the out at home. Timeout called. McCarron's been throwing for a while. The left-hander in the bullpen. We'll see if he comes in. No indication just yet. McCarron's still throwing on the bullpen mound. TBC got a run in the bottom of the 3rd. Toccoa got 2 in the 5th. That's been all the scoring. It was an infield single from Brandon Huang that scored Josh Wharton for Trinity Baptist. It was a 2-run double from Owen Gunyon that scored Andrew Hammerly and Hayden Granger. Nick Reyes batted for Granger, then Granger came back in to run. Thomas still on the mound facing Ongst. 2 2/3 innings so far. Just 1 hit allowed for Thomas. And a pitch. And that one on the outside corner. Thomas has hit a man and walked a man. But just like Hughes, made pitches when necessary. He made his own great defensive play. High fly ball to center. That should be caught. Hammerly is there. And that ends the inning. 2-out walk, but nothing else for the Trinity Eagles. And after 6, Toccoa 2, TBC 1. Top of the 7th, Toccoa 2, Trinity Baptist 1. Jack Krause, Hayden Granger, Hunter Martin, barring any changes. Krause does have a bat. He's ready to step up to the plate. 2 runs in the 5th for Toccoa, 1 run in the 3rd for TBC. That's the difference. Cardenas has pitched 6 innings. He's allowed 6 hits, 2 unearned runs. He has walked nobody and struck out 7. He is on the hook, though. Trinity Baptist will have one last chance in the bottom half with Wharton, Laffery, and Van Sickle due up. Jack Krause, 0 for 2. And the first pitch. Pulls, delivers. Fastball grounded into right field and a base hit. Not hit hard, but hit them where they ain't. So Krause is aboard. Hit number 7 for Toccoa Falls. Brings up Hayden Granger. He's batted just 1. Then Eagles are saying hit the bat, not the leg. But they're not going to win that one. And there are 2 men on. Insurance runs on base for Toccoa Falls, and Hunter Martin is at the plate. He is 1 for 2. Time called. Coach Copeland wants an explanation of exactly where that ball hit. Eagles and their fans saying the ball hit the bat. Toccoa saying the ball hit the batter. And now we're going to have another conference. And the call stands, hit batsman. So Krause is at second. Granger's at first. And Hunter Martin at the plate. Corner infielder's in just in case of a bunt. Martin does. Shortstop is holding the runner at second base. See if Martin squares around again. He does, and he fouls off another one. Martin a little frustrated. Ask trying to keep it a 1-run. Ranger, he'll have to stop at third. Freshman Enrico Cita takes over for Merrick Ask, his 6th appearance. No wins, 2 losses, 6 total innings. He's allowed 10 hits, 12 runs, 11 earned. He has walked 9 and struck out 7. He's thrown the ball a lot, much better in his last couple of outings. He inherits the bases loaded with 1 out. Well, Trinity Baptist won the first game 4-1, and Toccoa Falls. Toccoa got to him here in the 7th. Owen Gunyon is at second, and Noah Davis is at first. Cole Smith, pinch hit for Davis, was hit by the pitch, and then Davis re-entered as the runner. So Sita getting ready to throw his first pitch. Cloutry at the plate. Middle infield now playing back, looking to turn 2. Wharton and Van Sickle, the corner infielders, will come home. Sita from the stretch, the first pitch, gets it in there for a strike. 0-1. One strike pitch from Sita. And the 1-1 on the way. A ground ball towards short. Kennedy to second for 1, and no relay throw. 2 outs, a run scores. Granger crosses with the second run of the inning, and Toccoa leads 4-1. Gunyon stops at third. Davis is the man out at second on the 6-4, and a fielder's choice RBI credited to Cloutry. Charlie Compton at the plate. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Check of the runner now. Sita delivers. There's a line drive caught by Kennedy. You talk about some vertical leap and arm extension, and Colby Kennedy saved another run and made a fantastic highlight reel play. 2 runs in the inning, and Toccoa leads 4-1. Last chance for TBC in the bottom of the 7th. A left-hander freshman is making his 11th appearance. He has started 1 time, no wins, 1 loss, but 2 saves, and a 5.17 ERA. 15 2/3 total innings. McCarron has allowed 12 hits, 11 runs, 9 earned. He has walked 19 and struck out 17. Josh Wharton, Parker Lafferty, Will Van Sickle will lead things off. TBC scored first in the bottom of the 3rd. Toccoa came back with 2 in the 5th and got 2 insurance runs in the 7th. And it's 4-1 as Trinity Baptist comes up for the bottom of the 7th. Looking to see if there are any further changes for Toccoa Falls. We don't see or know of any. But McCarron getting ready to take his first pitch of the inning. Wharton is 1 for 3 with a run scored. Eagles need at least 2 base runners to bring that potential tying run to the plate. So Wharton digs in. McCarron from the stretch. One in the dirt. That evens things up at 1-1. Those dark clouds are starting to move over the field to play. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Chase, but Wharton did not fall for it. So the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice gentle breeze blowing out towards center. And nice gentle breeze blowing out towards center. And for Laffrey, Will Van Sickle, the on-deck hitter. Laffrey at the plate. And he takes the strike. It was Laffrey who was robbed in center by Andrew Hammerly. That's the one that Hammerly left his feet with his back to the infield and made the catch. The 1-strike pitch, a breaking ball, misses for ball 1. There is a right-hander throwing in the bullpen for Toccoa Falls. Count is 1-1, the pitch on the way and popped up and out of play. Well, Trinity won the first game. Toccoa Falls looking to finish off game number 2. 4-1, bottom of the 7th. Runner at first, nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Laffrey. There's a chopper towards short. The throw will go to second. They get the out. No relay throw, but out number 1 recorded. Fielder's choice for Laffrey. So Will Van Sickle at the plate. Colby Kennedy now represents the tying run.